what I don't know. Yeah? Okay. You can say, I don't know what I did, it is wrong. That's why I try to do it, and then it failed. Yeah? Okay, so just come back to this. You can see, we need to make sure that your management, it just reflect to your leadership as well. So you need to balance between leadership and management. Okay, number 2, just carrying out restructuring so that the school organization is more effective and efficient. So don't forget to restructure. Sometimes if we keep it too long, we need to refresh it. Alright? Policy, you can say like in policy, sometimes we just apply. But more and more from about 6 months or a year later, your staff will feel free from the policy. They will come late, they will work carelessly. But if you have some time to debrief, to review the policy, not to do anything, you can just call them around and read and review the policy, everything will become back. Okay? Sometimes we need to reflect. Okay, number 3, collaboratively designing and carrying out strategic plan. So don't forget to, okay, we need to check it, and we need to check and need to care about the strategic plan as well in the management process. So if you have strategic plan, your workflow or your operational will have a map to show you where you are going and where will you get, what will you get then. Okay, number 4, meeting accountability requirement. So make sure that your leadership or management just meet the requirement, they meet what you expect to have you. Okay, I will move faster, maybe you spend longer time. Okay, and one last, just getting things done. So sometimes we need to commit to the deadline as well. Okay, number 6, making sure the organization is running smoothly. You need to inspect, okay, what you expect, right? And then you will get respect. Okay. If you delegate one job to your subordinate, you need to go and inspect. Okay. If they did it wrong and you don't know, they will not respect you. Okay, my school principal did not know about this, so don't care. But if you can go and inspect, later on they will feel respect and just learn about as well. Okay, number 7, working effectively with people. So people is everything for a leader as well as the manager. They are your capital. If you don't care about them, they will say goodbye to you in the next few months. Okay, number 8, providing effective financial management. Okay, if we earn less and spend more, what will happen? Bankrupt. Okay, number 9, marketing and promoting the school. Okay, just one part of the main role of the school principal as well. But as I said earlier, no matter how much you try to promote your school, you just continue to leaflet, you just promote it through the TV channel or radio. But if your product or your service is not good, I don't think it will come to you in here. So what you better do in here? Okay, you need to change or innovate inside, and then everything will be better for this one. Okay, this one's based on Australian Principal Association Professional Development. Please, right? 2007. Okay, just move to my last slide. Okay, 4 link skill area that a leader as well as a manager need to have. Okay, so this can be combined into a set of 4 link skill area and the following. First one, influencing skill. You need to motivate people, negotiate, public speaking as well as in entrepreneurial. So you need to know how, you need to learn how to motivate or get the people to work it. Sometimes you need to have like communication as well as negotiate skill to negotiate to build the problem. Sometimes your staff may complain, the parent may complain. Okay, so you need to deal with that. And why the principal also need to have public speaking skill. Okay, sometimes you need to speak to the public. You need to speak when you have the event. You need to stand up and speak. Sometimes you need to do presentation to all your staff, training or something. You also need. Okay, and you also need to have entrepreneur mindset as well. You are like the business owner as well. Even though you are you are employed to work for others, but you also need to know how to process around the business. Okay, number 2 is learning skill. Okay, like our team also mentioned about learning skill really important for him, right? But everyone just important. Okay, lifelong learning. We need to keep growing. Even though we do not have a chance to go and attend school, sometimes we need to keep improving by reading, listening, or even teaching. To me, I actually prefer teaching. Okay? Okay, why do I love teaching to me myself? Because if I do not go and teach, I will not read. So when I go and teach, I will read the book for teaching. So teaching will force me to keep reading and learning. So that's why, even though I am too busy, but I still go and teach. My weekend is just my working day as well. Okay, so rapid reading, thinking skill, information process, and anticipation. So sometimes we also need a skill of anticipation. We need to think about the problem or what should happen in advance. You can say, being a leader or manager, you need to have a wisely eye as the equal. You need to see the problem wisely, see the big picture. Right? Okay, number 3, facilitating skill. Okay, when we face the problem, we need to narrow down the problem to be smaller and smaller, not be larger, to be bigger and bigger, right? So, in facilitating skill, you need to have like listening skill. You need to listen and think. Do not listen and respond. Because most of us, normally we just listen and respond. We do not listen and think. We do not listen and reflect. That's why we have the achievement. Second, the best way we can say we need to be patient, listen more before judge. Okay, recognizing potential. You also need to identify your staff potential. If they are good at public speaking, you can assign them to be an MC in one event or something in here, right? So you need to align them. And you also need to team building or building alliance. So you need to have your own team. Okay, team building generally value for a leader or manager to lead one institution to the brilliant direction again. Okay, one last but not least, just about creative skill. So you need to make things can be seen by using your creative skill, inspiring others, okay, by create the innovation or any project that can change the school to be the better one. Okay, and one last, just aligning. Make sure that your creativity will not destroy your school vision, mission, and core value in it. Okay, so these are the 4 skill areas that a manager as well as a leader need to have for this, especially for the institution school here, which is important. Okay, so this is just about based on lesson 1991. Okay, here are the reference. You can see this one as well. Okay, and in short one, we can say about a leader. Just get the people do the thing for you, or get the thing done by the other people. In short one, right? Okay, so thank you very much. Then we'd like to.
Thank you so much, Mr. Kumar, for very good presentation and meaningful for us today. Just summarize something from the presentation, and please take note because we will have the question and answer at the end of the program. So I will still have two speakers here. So Mr. Sun Kumar, the president of the leadership staff and also the management staff, also very important things at the end is that about 4 areas of the skill for the leader here is that the skill of the influencing people and also keep learning and facilitate the team and the last one creative skill. So it's very important skill for those who will become the leader in future. So the next I would like to invite Mr. Segrona, please deliver the presentation.
First of all, I would like to pay my respect to Dr. Yong Mr. Wood, guest speaker, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? Okay, this is my chance. Yeah. So my name is Segot Nan. Right now, I am a school principal from Savanpur School. Here, I would like to let you know about my study background. Yeah. Recently, I am a student too. Yeah, I pursuing PhD. Yeah, I have the degree related to education administration. And from year 2006 to 2009, I got MBA from Phnom Penh International University. It's related to management business administration. And 2006, sorry, I forget to update it. From 2000 to 2003, I got a bachelor degree, BA from Royal University of Law and Economics. And here is my experiences. Yeah, sure. You know, my degree mostly is related to management, not education. But I work for education field right now. Okay. Okay. Presently, I am a school principal for the Savanpur School. Oh, it's the same. Okay, sorry. Okay, so for my experience, yeah, right now I am a school principal, and before, from 2004 to 2011, I was a brand manager of Newton High School. Has you ever heard about Newton High School? Yes. Yeah. Okay. So totally, you know, my role as the manager of the school is around 17 or 18 years, 13 years. And I also used to be a teacher of English too. From 2000 to 2004, I used to be a teacher of English at Newton High School. Okay, so this is my topic today. Yes, I will tell you briefly about Savanpur background, and I will let you know, number 2, I will let you know about strategic direction, strategic goal, how to achieve strategic goal, and some skill related to leader or school principal. Yes. you know why I talk a lot about Swankum School? Because today I will let you know about the leader or the role of school principal. Yeah, and I will tell you the practical experience related to the leading school. Yeah. So first, I would like to let you know about Swankum background. Yeah, you know, Swankum School is established in 1999. So far, it has 9 years old. Yeah, and it provides, you know, many services like general education from kindergarten to grade 12, and general English program from kindergarten to secondary. And right now, there's a new service we call IEP, Integrated English Program. Okay. So far, we have the students here. You can see, our students, they have 35,000 students. It's very big amount of students, just 9 years. And we have 27 campuses, yeah, in Cambodia, and we have some in province like in Kampot, in Takao, Kampong Sao, Battambang, Siem Reap, Bantin Vijay, yeah, and in Kandahar. The last one is Phnom Penh, yeah. Okay, Mr. Samara has mentioned a lot about the vision, mission, about the role of leader or manager, yeah. So you know why Swankum grow very fast? Because Swankum has clear vision and mission. And here you can see this is the vision of Swankum School, yeah. What is vision? You know, vision is what we want to achieve in the future. Yeah, we want to achieve in the future, we call it mission. And the Swankum mission is that students are successful in their study, professional and personal life, and they become capable human resource for society. This is the vision. Okay, so to achieve the vision, we have mission. Yeah, mission is what we are going to do to achieve vision. So, to make students success in their study. So what we do? Yeah, what is the mission to make students success in the future? So to make students achieve their purpose, we have some mission like provide quality education services complying with national and international standards in order to make them well prepared for their higher education and professional career. Okay. This is the mission. And Swankum also has core value. So 3 points is very important: vision, mission, and core value. What are the core values of Swankum School? Yes, here are the core values. Core value it is common belief that everyone has to know all together, especially staff. They have to know about the core value of Swankum School. So core value means we commit to 1. Professionalism. When we talk professionalism, means we talk about something related to quality, like you wear professional. Yeah, you teach students professionally. Yeah, professionalism. And second one, respect. Because of Swankum is an educational sector. Yeah, so respect is very important. Like we teach students to respect each other. Students respect the teacher, and staff respect each other. It is good sound. It's a good image that we see. Everyone respect. Yeah. Innovation. Sure. Innovation is very important too. Yeah, we try to find something new to teach the student. Yeah. Not only students but staff. We try to find new things to apply to our school in order to make our school grow and grow. And the last one is ownership. Yeah, I have heard that Mr. Samara has mentioned about ownership too. And Tom also has a idea about ownership. Can you tell me again about ownership? Yeah.
Ownership, many staff feel that, like example, the school is there.
Yeah.
So they will work hard because it is belong to them and for their career can be last long.
Yeah, thank you. That's very good. You know, ownership is very important. You know, we consider that our workplace is, it's own. It's our company. Because when we think like this, it means that we work by heart, not just by hand or by hand. So when we work by heart, we will improve our company, our school fastly. Yeah. And they think that our school is like we call that they consider that their own business. If they bankrupt, they will lose job. Yeah. Okay, so to run our school successfully, you have to set strategic goal. Yeah, strategic goal. What is strategic goal? Strategic goal, like we can say that it's a kind of plan that we think long-term plan. We consider it as a map. You know, if you don't know direction, you don't know where to go, so you cannot let your company grow fast. And you don't know where you are stuck to go. So you have to make clear strategic goal. Strategic goal, mostly they make it 3 year, 5 year, or 10 year. Yeah, it depends on the company. So strategic goal, we just set strategic goal 1, goal 2, or goal 3 that we plan to achieve in 5 years. So strategic goal, it's based on the company or based on the school. If you set it little, like only one, for example, only one strategic goal, I think it's a very little. You just do it only 1 year, you will complete it. So strategic goal, it depends on your decision. It can be 5, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it depends on you. So when you have strategic goal, you have clear direction. Like by the end of 2023, this is for Samantha School. Yeah, grade 12 student will pass state exam 100%. Just example. You know, strategic goal is very confident. You cannot tell the other. So I write it here just example only. You know, if you tell your strategic goal to your competitor, maybe your competitor easy, yeah, to compete you, yeah, and make you bankrupt anytime, yeah. So this is just example. Like in here, we commit that in 2023, we want our student, grade 12 student, pass 100%. So to achieve this strategy, we have action plan. Yeah, we have to prepare action plan. What action plan is here? Yeah, we have 40 academic program. When we talk about academic program, it's related to the curriculum. Yeah, we have to update curriculum. We think about teaching hour, is it enough, and care about the subject, whether the subject it meet to the student need or not. And one more thing is related to quality. Yeah, quality of learning environment. Quality of learning environment is related to the security, related to the it is safe. When students come to learn here, they can learn safely, they can learn very fast. Yeah. And one more thing is related to the quality of education facility. Yeah, we have facility to support, like in the room we have like LCD, we have computer, we have computer lab, we have art room, we have many things that students need. So we equip all that support to the student learning. Okay, so to achieve the goal. Who will commit it? Yeah. Who will implement it? You know, in school we have here, we have 4. Like we have school principal, we have vice school principal, we have teaching staff, we have operational staff work together to achieve our strategic goal. Yeah. And we separate it. You know, our goal is 5-year goal. So we have to separate it into year. Yeah. We have to separate it into annual operational plan. In here you can see AOP is annual operational plan 2019. So our plan from 2019 to 2023. So we divide year by year until 5 years. Until we finish, we will achieve our goal. Yeah. Okay, related to the manager or leader. Yeah, you know the role of as school principal, you have to do it both. Sometimes you do as a leader, sometimes you do as manager. Yeah. And you know, you have to know some skill that you use it every day, like time management skill. Why you need time management skill? You know why? Everyone has 20-hour time, the same. But you know why some succeed more and more than the other? Yeah, because of they can use the time wisely. They can manage the time. Yeah, they know how to manage the time. So I just would like you to know more about time management. Yeah, time is limited. Yeah, when it's gone, it never get back. So we have to manage it wisely. Okay, so you have to think about urgent tasks. You know, some tasks is urgent, and some tasks not urgent, and some tasks important, and some tasks not important. So you have to think. When the task is urgent and important, you have to do it now. Yeah, you have to do it now. You cannot delay because it's urgent and important. What about the task not urgent but important? Yes. Urgent but not important. Yeah. Yeah, you can delegate. Yeah, you can delegate. When the task is not urgent but important, you can plan it to do, as you can see in the picture. What about the task that's not important and not urgent?
Skip it.
Just skip it. Do not do it because it's not important. Why you do it? Yeah. Yes, school principal know about job skill. Yeah, job skill is very important. Job skill is related to quality of work, like related to your knowledge. Yeah, knowledge or your skill. It is necessary that you use to complete your work. Yeah, every day. Quality of work. Yeah, productivity. When we talk quality of work, we talk about the quality. We talk about the value. We talk about the time frame. Whether you finish on time or not. Yeah, this we talk about the quality of work. And staff motivated. Yeah, we have learned a lot previously about staff motivate. Yeah, get started and keep moving toward objective in order to achieve the result. We set priority. Set priority like time management. Yeah, which one is important we do first. Yeah, prioritize and handle any different measure in limit amount of time. Yeah. Planning is very important. Yeah, when we plan to do something, we have to think about our results, like it related to money, yeah, financial result or human result. Yeah. This is related to the planning. And the other one, customer service. Yeah, we work for private school. If we don't care about the customer, our school will not grow. Yeah, we cannot get benefit. So customer service, we all not only the leader or manager. We have to let our subordinate or staff know about how to please the customer. Yeah. Judgment. Yeah. So you are the one that have final judgment. So when you make final decision, you have to be carefully because we cannot judge without just breaking the policy. So your judgment is based on the policy of our school. When you break the policy, it's a problem for you. Yeah. Okay. Communication skill. Yeah, we have two kinds of communication skills. One is oral communication, and the other one is written communication. When we talk about oral communication, yeah, like related to giving the speech, like here, or presentation, yeah. Presentation, we will speak, you have a meeting, you have to communicate with the student, parents, yeah. We use oral communication. What about written communication? Yeah, like you do the report, right? You do the report, you write official letter, you reply email, many things to do with writing with communication. We have interpersonal skills. This is related to diplomacy, that interact positively and sensitive with the people. Yeah, when you meet your staff, you react positively. Yeah, like you say good morning or how are you to your staff. This is a kind of diplomacy. Yeah. Teamwork. Yeah, teamwork. You are the one who is like the one who just example you do something as the model for the other. Yeah, you have responsibility for the team. Yeah. Maintain confidence. Yeah, this is very important too because you are the one that know everything about the school. If you let the other like competitor know about the confidential like strategic plan for your school, mean that a competitor will do something, will obstruct you or compete you down. Yeah, you will lose your business. And here, management skill. Yeah, management skill is related to coordination. Yeah, maintaining good working relationship with other departments and offices. So you have to have good communication because your work not that you work alone, because you work with the other office or with other departments. So you have to have good relationship. And directing others. Yeah, directing others means you have to know how to delegate, how to assign people to work. Yeah, how to cooperate. Yeah, how to deal the problem. Yeah, this is related to directing. And record keeping. You know, when people ask you about the document, you can find it very fast because you know how to keep the document. Yeah, like you have the locker or you keep it in your shop. It's easy to open it. Know how to keep up to date technically. This refers to when people come to ask you about, like the teacher come to ask you about how to teach this, how to teach that. Mean you can tell them, you can help them with the technical work, how to take vocabulary, how to use this, how to use that, they can come to ask you and you can help them. Okay, I think for me that's all. Yeah. So for questions you can ask me after the next presenter, and this is a reference. Thank you for your time.
Just sum up from the presentation right now. Sarah now is on specifically on the why working here, that on how to make your time and job skill is about skill on the job, and also communication skill or skill is a interpersonal skill, and the last of the management that is referred to the thing. Management of the things and also management of the people to work with. So this is very important key, let's say the key strategy on how to manage the school, especially on the school or educational management. So for the question please right now, we will have the Q&A session at the end of the presentation. So next I would like to invite Mr. Long on that, because there is also the box set. Long from now here, very handsome speaker for thank you.
Everyone, good morning. Can you all stand up? Because we spent almost more than 2 hours. And then you can, whatever. Okay, thank you. This is how to say it. Thank you. Hello. Thank you. This is how to say it. First of all, I would like to thank you, the PA, that gave us the chance to present here, and yes, lecture Samuel also that is given for us. Okay, hear me? And okay, thank you, all presenters, and yes, audience here. My name is Long Sanan. Okay, my name is Long Sanan. I am the Vice Dean of Faculty of Educational Science at PPIU, Phnom Penh International University. And here is my email. If you want to contact me, please email me. And go to my education background. From 2008 to 2012, I earned my BA at Human Resource University, HRU. And from 2014 to 2016, luckily I got scholarship to study in China. I can tell you a little bit with this scholarship. I can say I failed many times, but luckily I did it. Yes. My master degree in higher education at Northeast Normal University. Okay. It is the cold place as well. It is near Inner Mongolia. Yes, it's part of China. And recently, okay, as you see me, I'm standing in front of you here. Yes, when I get back from China, I also see the announcement. Yes, PhD, program here. And can you also tell you a little bit? We come to submit our application form for the last day. Mr. Vara and I, yes, and they might reject. No, okay, you are late, but okay, we submit. And luckily, and one the staff also told me that, oh, maybe you have no chance. The guy from the state, from the US, his English is so professional. Maybe you cannot have chance. But okay, just apply it. Yes, this is my experience. And yes, let's tell you a little bit to my experience. Yes, from 2009 to 2014, I'm a teacher, English teacher at SDI. SDI is Student Development Institute. And 2014 to 2012 to 2014, yes, I'm English teacher as well at midway school. From 2016 to 17, I am also tutor as well at Action Aid organization. And now, since 2017, present I'm Vice Dean of Faculty of Educational Science at PTIU. And here's my content. I will not talk much. I will brief my presentation and then welcome to your question. And you know already about vision and mission. Vision. Now I just raise up a program. It is associate program in English, and this program is the vision. How we write the vision. You know, from teacher Ratana, what is vision? From his slide presentation, he showed you already what is vision. Can anyone tell me what is vision?
Vision refers to what we are going to achieve in the future.
Thank you, Monfreber. Okay, what we are going to do. So we plan what we achieve, not what we are going to do, what we achieve in the future. And this slide, what this vision is to meet workforce demand. This program, we plan to meet the workforce demand. Second, to learn more practical language in teaching, in tourism, business, and financial sector in this program. The third one is to develop personal confidence. After getting this program, students have enough ability and also have personal confidence as well. Fourth, to equip the student with communication skills, in this program. And the last one is to provide both hard and soft skills to the student. And now please have a look at mission. Listen, what is mission? What is mission? Can anyone remember from this slide? Okay.
Mission is what we do.
What we do, right? What we do to achieve vision, right? What we do. Here, what we have. In this mission, in this program. here to provide concrete and useful knowledge for learner in very short time. And we have curriculum to enrich knowledge and practice. And also curriculum with national and international standard as well. Sorry. Then we have effective instructor. We have high qualified lecturer. And also cooperate with partner company to provide internship as well as we have employment as well. And at PPIU we also have exchange program. As we know, we have 4 universities in Phnom Penh who join share scholarship, and also UC also join this program as well. And this goal to provide human resource that meets current trade job market in this associate program, and also to accumulate successful degree holder to fit themselves in the regional work environment. And then why we provide this course after finish grade 12? Some students they can go to university, but some cannot go because they fail the exam. And this associate can provide students have free for students to go to bachelor degree. And next, I just briefly tell you about my key responsibility at PTIU. Number 1, I need to develop annual action plan for the university. Plan for marketing strategy is also important as well. In every company, institution, we need to have marketing strategy. We cannot run business without marketing, right? And we need to develop and update course syllabus. And recently at PPIU we just got assessment from share scholarship as well, and we have a very good outcome from the share. And also now the requirement from DHE, higher education as well, we need to adjust the curriculum as well. Okay, now we are busy on that. And we need to release memo is simple. And next is receive and check paper submitted by teacher. Teacher also know clearly. Teacher learn here because in every semester as well, we need to submit. Teacher do not work individually, but we work closely together with the same subject. And we have SLM subject team leader. They need to discuss, to design, to talk about the course. The student there, it is not just only, you study with this teacher, and then just only that. Everything needs to be equal. Teacher need to talk to each other before they use paper. And next to follow up who absent. Okay. Also my responsibility also check with teacher as well. Who absent and check lecturer teaching schedule. And we have final exam we need to do together. In year 2, all we need to do together. Yeah, so that's why we need to collect the test paper. But I think it's shortly to be finished. Okay. Thank one like maybe. Okay, thank you. And next point is leadership and management skill. Leadership, you know, is also very important as well, okay, for every organization. And to my experience, also, okay, I find out this integrity is also very important. When you work for any organization, you need honesty, right? Integrity means honesty. The second, it is not different from what our dean talk. Speaking is action is speaking louder than word. I also really like this phrase, this statement, because as a manager, when you act in influence to all your subordinate. The third be perspective, right? If you are a good leader, you also have a good perspective to your subordinate. And number 4 is to make people feel important. Your subordinate will follow you if they think what you done for them is important. This is also very important as that in every place you need to praise them in public, but not blame, but you use the word correct in private. When your subordinate have mistake, they did mistake, so no blame, just correct them in private. I think it is very, very important as well to every organization. And also in your managing style, you need to have clear goal as well. Your limit. The third is be knowledgeable and also surround yourself with great people. As our proverb we have said as well, if you associate with good people, you will be a good people. If you associate with bad people, you will become that one. And this is maybe the last slide. This is the element of action plan. Action plan, you need to show them first about indicator, what you want, what step. You need to show this to achieve your objective. In objective also you need to show them activity, what activity. And before your plan done, you also have expected result. You need to have expected result. And number 5, it is about timeline. In plan, we need to have timeline. We should have quarter, Q1, 2, 3, for example, yearly plans. You need to divide in block, you can check it. And also with people in charge who do the tasks. Manager have to be clear on doing this. And also with people in charge, and then involve a relevant person who is the support to these people. And also budget. Budget also complicated as well. Before you buy something, in organization you need to check phone, with many different places. And the last one is result. whether the last right plan you can achieve your result or not. And here's my reference. All what I have in slide here is based on my working experience. And I'm welcome to all questions if you have. Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much. This is about now for the sharing on the actual practical experience from the last here. So this is Q&A session. So before I start, before I give the floor to you all here, I would like to say something, introduce something before you write questions. Please introduce yourself, or maybe you can share something if you say you want to give the comment or objection, and then you start the question. And you can start only for one participant. You can write only 2 questions. Okay? 2 questions. Because we will have something here. So you need to introduce yourself or your degree or program you're doing at the you see here. And also you address the question to whom the speaker, because we have 3 speakers here. So you need to address to whom you want to ask. Thank you so much. If you have a question, and then you have the microphone. If you have, thank you. Here.
Good morning, teacher Sumana. Let me just briefly say a little bit about the 2 of us. 7 years ago, he used to be my teacher, and a couple of years later, we joined class together at a master's level. And right now, we are in a conference, so that's good. And I'm lucky to see him. I really respect him because he used to be my teacher. I am a master's student majoring in teaching English as foreign language. So my question to you is, I would like to hear your experience. You have raised up about the 4 styles of leadership. We know that we can use different styles of leadership, depends on what we have trained, or what depends on our characteristics or our quality. But what I would like to know is, in your based on your experience, what specific style that you think that you use really effective in your workplace, and why you think is important and for your workplace? Thank you.
Again, to my critical legacy among the 4, I applied 3 of them, except the first one about coercive leadership style that I value for that one, or never use it. But most of the effective one that I really appreciate leadership style, just like about the participatory leadership style, because we need to work as a team. Okay, we need to love each other here. We need to share share the core value. We need to share the vision and command level to process our operation to run smoothly. Like I also raised up one of the example that I actually leave my work at my campus. I actually bring out in and stick it each floor there. You can say like actually come up with okay, no learning, but reflecting and communicating to solve the problem. You can say that like when we face the problem, when the follower or the subordinate have done something wrong, we need to avoiding blaming them directly, but we just discuss first. So what are the problems? And if you found out that there is their mistake or their fault, we need what? We need to start to discuss and find the resolution for them. Or even before that, I normally ask them to reflect. Do you accept your mistake? Do you accept that there is your carelessness? Or something? Okay? And a few days or 1 day later, we just ask them to come, and then we just start to talk again. Okay, to me myself, I normally comment them directly. Okay? Because I just want to attack the problem, not attack the people. I normally tell them, okay, you did this part, is just completely wrong. But I normally telling them, I just tell them, I just want them to change it. Even though the staff they just finished their contract with me or with one school, with my campus, I can say, I should inform them. Avoiding from later on, they may go outside and they will face the same problem. And then they will learn why my business is like different from other companies. So I keep attacking with the problem, not other people. So about the other part that I also apply to use like a situational leadership style as well. We need to be flexible here. So we cannot stick to all the policy at the same time. And sometimes we need time to align to implement the policy as well. Okay, so I can say among the three, except the first one, which is about coercive leadership style, I do not appreciate it at all. Because I strongly believe that when the people have their own freedom to work, they will be happy and they may have more energy and willingness to do our work accordingly. So I hope that I can answer your questions in that. Yeah, thank you very much.
Okay, so my name is Kasi. I'm doing master degree in teaching English as a language. You see, I have one question, but before I ask, I would like to say thanks for your useful share today. That's a very good presentation. And the first impression to the three guest speakers, they all have different impressions to me. Like the first speaker, Mr. Teacher Samara, he said, if you blame your staff without a good reason, means you and his or her profession. Really appreciate this idea, and it should be taken for granted. And the second speaker said that we judge our staff based on our school policy. Yeah, and it will be about style of leadership. It's gonna be my question, but I don't ask yet. So, the last guest speaker, he said that we cannot run business without marketing, and we cannot run marketing without business. It's good. So my question, according to Mr. Susamara, he mentioned a lot about situational leadership, and Mr. Ratana, you mentioned about we judge our staff based on school policy. So I have a case study for you guys to solve the problem. For example, we have a meeting. We have a meeting with our staff. If the school policy is that all teachers must join the meeting. If they don't join, they will be fined $20. It is about school policy. So if you judge your staff based on school policy, do you think it's good or not? And what is the best solution for you? Because here we concerned about the style of leadership. We have dictatorship, the laissez-faire like Mr. Samara mentioned, and democratic, last but not least, is situational leadership style, flexible. So to you, from Mr. Samara, so what is your solution? And Teacher Ratana, what is your solution if you're concerned with this problem? And your teachers still do not attend the meeting, even though they know that the school policy is strict. Yeah, thank you so much.
Maybe I understand. Okay, so thank you very much, Kasi, for your great case study for me to solve. Okay, to me, I think that again, such a staff, you can say, we cannot force them to attend in any meeting by finding them $20, $50 a year. We can say that in our job requirement, when we announce for the job vacancy or some part, we also mention that one. Okay, they must accept or follow our vision, mission, and core values. They must respect us. So okay, we can say like if they do not attend in a meeting, I don't think that they may have any value to stay with us because they don't like the school or the institute school again. So we do not punish them. Okay, to me myself, I will talk with him. Okay, do you like to stay with us or you want to go now? Okay, I can say like I am the flexible leader, but we can discuss it here. So flexible leader not mean we do not care about the problem. We need to attack to the problem, not other people. So I still stand firm, but we can say we are not going to blame them or punish them something. Punishment is nothing to me, nothing for the school. But just lead them and guide them to use their heart, like Mr. Ratana he has mentioned. Don't use their hand and their head to work, but use their heart. So I can say for a good staff who like their work, they will sacrifice their time just for a meeting. Alright? So if we can say without meeting, we cannot work together in here. Without meeting, we cannot plan any good strategy to grow our business, to grow our school in here. So punishment is nothing in here to me. We better try to talk with them, try to find the best solution for them, and then we can deal with the problem. They have two choices in here. To stay or to go. Okay? To change or to die. Okay? Have you heard that one? About the Eagle story, right? To change or to die. If they do not want to change, do not want to change for sustainability or change for a great achievement, their profession will be die, will be end. For this one. It's okay, in short one, no need to care much about this one. When everyone cannot get along together, we should be separated. Should not stay. Okay, so that's all for my idea, and I hope that I can answer some part of your question. And next, Mr. Ratana will complete about policy to commit for that. Eh? Thank you.
Thank you for your question. Yeah, for me, to get the staff is depend on the policy. You know, as Mara has mentioned some part, like we have the policy, recruitment policy. When the staff come to our school, they have to know clearly we have to explain about policy. Yeah, you have to join the meeting one time a month. If you cannot join, you will deduct the salary like $2, $5. Yeah, it depends on the policy. But as I mentioned, to be the school principal, you have two roles, leader and manager. No one is perfect. No one is not making mistakes. Sometimes we just find the root cause of the mistake. Why the staff cannot join the meeting? Yeah, we can invite him or her come to talk. If she or he has a good reason, we consider whether we should deduct the salary or not. Yeah. So do not go strictly to the policy if you think you are the leader. But if you are the manager, yes, just follow the policy. That's all. Thank you.
And I add a little bit, right, to your rule and regulation. If you talk about rule and regulation, it is not mouth by mouth rule and regulation. It has the committee. Why we have the rule? Because we want something equally. Your case, the teacher do not join the meeting and he will be fined for $20. And what happens if you get the days and then you change to go to the hospital? I think that rule, it is not goes like that. Maybe have something to have you as well. In this case, you can inform or it would be better. Right? I hope that this can answer your question. It is not in the rule by that. We should have something more because we want something more. The rule, it is not a leader mouth by mouth. It would have the committee. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. I'm a student of education. Okay, actually, thank you for the College of Education for organizing this workshop. That's important for us to understand the level of management. Actually, we talk about vision, goal, and objective. For me, I have one question, but I have some related questions as well. Okay, the first one is for you all, the presenter. How can we write a classical statement of vision, goal, and objective of one organization? Because you mentioned your vision in terms of some. Actually, when I come, the second presenter also mentioned about strategic direction and strategic goals. But in all, we all talk about vision, goal, and objective. And the other is, how do we choose the information to make the statement powerful? And the other sub-question is that, how do you put all these things in practice while working with the people? Because working with the people is not really easy. And if they don't know the goal and the direction of the organization, then they might not participate in it. And the last question for me is, how do you measure your achievement? Do you have a monthly plan, monitoring and evaluation plan for your organization? And how your college understand this one? Because when we do the evaluation, we mean how much we achieve and how much the college contribute to achieve those kind of goals. Thank you.
Okay, so would like to start first. Your question related to the strategic plan and related to the vision, and people help our staff or management team implement our strategic plan or our plan. Okay, as I mentioned, strategic plan we do it for long-term plan. Usually we do it for 5 year strategic plan. And we cannot do things like only 1 year. So we have to separate into years, 1 year and another year, the next year we do the plan. So strategic plan we have we might create 3 to 5 if enough for the company or our institution. If we create too many, we cannot achieve it. It is not smart. So when we separate the strategic plan into years, we have to find who do it. So in our school, we have management team, we have staff, we have teacher. So it depends on the people. Yeah, like we are management team, we do things, we do the job related to management team. Like the task related to the guard or to the cleaner, we just design the cleaner to do that task. So we have annual operational plan. In annual operational plan, we plan about the budget, we plan who to do it. Yeah, sometimes we divide into month or into days. Yeah, what month we do this, what month we do that to achieve our big goal. Yeah, so when the 5 year finish, we have to look about the result. As you ask me, how do we check the result? Yeah, we have indicator to measure our result year by year. For example, our strategic goal in 5 years, Lampung School will get 50,000 students. So from what year to what year we have to plan. In year 1, we get 20,000. In year 3, 30. In year 4, 40. And in year 5, 50,000. So we have indicator we measure every year. This is the kind that we measure our result. Yeah. So and Mr. Lara will add more. Thank you.
Okay, so I should add a little bit more, not really much. Okay, so talking about vision and mission, you can see. I will try to answer how can we implement it. Okay, we can say like if we just really want to have the effective vision, sometimes we need to work together, plan together. Sometimes we can use like a bottom-up approach. If we plan from all of the level of the staff, even they are security guard or cleaner, they also have a chance to get involved. So when we just have a meeting like this, we will come up with a great vision for our school here. And about your sub-question that you asked, how can we implement it? We can say when we can implement it effectively unless everyone just remember and know what is our school vision or mission. So sometimes we just motivate them to remember it by prepare and stick it somewhere. Or every meeting, like today we just have a meeting, before we start the agenda for the meeting, we can ask them and remind them about what are our school vision, mission and core value. So when we keep asking them more and more, they will remember it, and then they will work toward our vision and mission in here. We can say if we can do so, when they provide the wrong service to the customer or client, they just start to think about. For example, like a receptionist. Our front desk officer, they actually work very closely to our client or our customer. We can say in our school we should provide a good quality of education, for example. But the receptionist just not really happy or smile to the customer. So what happens? So when we just alert them with the vision, mission, and core value, they start to learn about what they have done is just something opposite, or again to our vision and mission in here. Okay, so I just talked about this very briefly, and one more thing about your last question, just about do we have anything to measure? Okay, how can our mission statement can be achieved or cannot be achieved, or even in our strategic plan as outlined here? You can say about effective strategic plan or even our operational plan. We need to evaluate it. We need to have M&E from time to time. We do and we look. We do and we check. Okay? So do check, and then we can revise it. We can adjust, because we cannot wait until for 5 years and then we just do M&E at the end of the 5 years. Everything is just too late to change it. So we can check it, we can adjust, we can add some more new strategy during the first 1 or 2 years, and then we start to do. We can say like midterm review for that, and after that, okay, we can do the final M&E at the end of the 5 years, and we can prepare for the new strategic plan for the next 5 years or something in here. Okay, so I hope that we can answer some part of your question, and you can learn more about how to write it, because we have many steps to explain about how to write effectively here. Okay, thank you.
What we want is, in terms of your good presentation, in terms of the management and leaders, but I'm gonna directly to Mr. Long. You raise up in terms of management and leadership, and as I have already known, we normally use both in our organization or our institutional sector. So we normally use it and we find management and leadership. And if we do not use management, so our leadership style is not achieve our goal or our direction. So my question is, so you raise up in terms of you speak louder than the word. Yes.
Speak louder than the word.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So what type of this phrase you get from is it a type of leadership or is it a type of management? And so I want to know who is the philosopher of this. And you say like this because of this, because of that. You get from this book and you get it from the philosopher of this, of that, and then you apply this successfully in your institution sector. So right now I would like to share in terms of this. You use leadership style or management. And one more thing. You hire we recruit the new staff, and then how do we recruit them? Because we want to when we recruit the new staff, so we have to know their behaviors, their perception, their attitude. So I would like you to raise up which one do we have to apply, management style or leadership. So I would like you to tell me briefly in terms of this. Because we work with people. We do not work with as people. We have the same race, the same nationality. So sometimes we do not know them well because they are new member in our school, in our institutional sector. So this is the problem that we have concern in our working. So please, only two. But I think I have known a few of this, but I want to make sure more, and I want to learn from you because this is the sharing section. So we have to make clear in terms of this. And also we have to share to others who want to know, who want to learn, who are eager to work as a school principal or a leader in the school. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you for your.
Oh, but I forgot my name. That's all.
Okay. This principal of Suwanto, right? Yes, and he has a lot of experience in choosing staff as well. It is a very good question. Thank you. And I want to answer the first question is about action. Action speaks louder than words. And where did I get this word, right? It is from behavioral theory because behavior, right? I forgot the author, but it is from behavioral theory. And why? Because as a leader, your behavior will affect your subordinate. So all action, you need to be careful with that. It affects a lot to your staff. Sometimes you might think, oh, it is not big, but your subordinate will think much. I hope this can answer your question. And the second and very big question as well, just share you a little bit. You know, before when we recruit staff, we have the team. We are not alone, and we have the process and also the procedure how to select staff. First, they need to submit their CV. We have a CV and we have a committee. Okay, then we check about his or her application background, right? And as well as work experience. We can check this one just like this from CV. And the second is we need, for example, we recruit an English teacher.
we have our standardized test, and then you can evaluate their ability. And you also, when they come to test, you also can say, okay, they are right. You can communicate with him. You can check okay, their behavior first time. And third, for interview section or demonstration, and okay, the new teacher need to come and to perform to the committee, and we decide, for example, we have 4, and we have the evaluation form. So it is not just only me alone who decide you will be my staff. So we have formed the committee. Okay, we are doing like this. So I hope that it will answer somehow. Thank you.
Hello everybody, my name is Abdul. I'm a student from Education College, and actually now we are in a class in Khmer language, so I hope that you all understand English. I have a very short question, and I have seen a word in the slides. Leadership and management skill, the word integrity. So the question is, what does the word integrity mean to you and your school? This question is to Mr. Rosman.
Thank you. With the word integrity is, the meaning is honesty. Honest. You cannot hide something when your behavior can show everything is wrong. You cannot hide honesty. Okay, will show you everything is wrong. Behavior okay, can show whether you are honest or not. Sometimes you speak like this, but the meaning is like that. So it is not honesty, right? Integrity is honesty. Thank you.
So, thank you so much for the question and answer.
He wants to ask.
Okay, I want to share a little bit as well about the word integrity. We can say that the word integrity is just the expensive word. Why? Okay, we can say we spend a lot of money for the word integrity or honesty in here. We can say at school we need the security guard, at the supermarket we need money guard, and start to check anybody just steal, anybody and anybody just did something wrong here. At workplace sometimes we also need to spend money on that. Okay, whenever the leader or the school principal is not at school, so what happened? So we just spend a lot of money on the word integrity in here. So integrity just more than honesty. You can say you are honesty whenever anybody keep watching at you or not. You keep doing good thing even those no one admire you or like you in Facebook. Now you just take photo and let other people like you. Okay? And in the society you did some, we can say behind that you did something wrong here. So that's one is not integrity at all. Okay, as I have read one document, they just create one supermarket that they put like honesty market. The people just go and buy things and pay and take the change by themselves. We can say if we can change this honesty of the people, we can save more money. So if one school can provide integrity value to the student, we can save more money in here. Okay, so thank you very much.
Okay, thank you so much for the participation today. And also best for saying to 3 disability today, the prominent speaker, not only the speaker but the prominent speaker, because they are holding the high person from the management team. In terms of the school, the top management team here. So if they ever come to the end, so before we close the event, I would like to say thank you again, and we hope the event will, for the next PhD student or master student can organize such meaningful events like today. This is the requirement for a PhD student. For those that are doing a PhD program here, you need to be ready for the topic or research present in the topic that we are doing right now. So again, I would like to wish you prosperity, happiness, and good health, and health united. So we would like to end the program. Thank you so much. Also, please come to the translation. We will have the share session photo session.